I thought I would tell stories in an order that were perfect, that would make sense for my sexual exploration, the liberation, the ups and the downs, because I thrive when I focus on a linear explanation. Because my brain is almost like popping kernels of popcorn, right? Every which way. Things are always changing. And I don't know why I have no leniency for myself to change the course of life. So as I sat here reading You Better Be Lightning by Andrea Gibson this morning as my morning devotion, which I have not been doing regularly, I sat here feeling and thinking back to a client that I had yesterday. Um, she is gorgeous. She is wonderful. And she said aloud, that she doesn't think it is okay for her to ask for her wants and needs to be met, almost like she feels bad about it. Like if she were to ask for those things to be met, that there would be something wrong with her for having a desire of life, for asking for help from somebody else. And she breezed past that statement in a way that means she has come to terms with that. That was not a first thought for her. And what I love about these sessions with women is that I have an opportunity to say, I've been there, I get it. And also, I'm not there now. So she's sitting on my heart this morning in a way that is absurd because as we know, healing is not linear. It is forever changing. And that means sometimes it is easy for us to process those lessons from before and implement them into our day-to-day lives. And sometimes we forget where we started from. We forgot the journey. We forget that we've created new ways of thinking and living, and we have come back into those immediate beginning thoughts of where we thought less of ourselves. I'm in the process of a lot of change right now. And as she was stating that she didn't think she could ask for those wants and needs, it hit clear for me the discord that I've been having in life is because I didn't think that I was deserving of speaking up for my wants and needs. So, my tender tale for you today is to think back into a time of your life when you felt that you couldn't ask for your wants, your needs, or your desires to be met. And I want you to take a look and see, is that still a belief for you today? I, for what, 15 years of my sexual experiences, never thought it was okay to say, this is what I want in the bedroom. Or I was too afraid to say to a potential partner, I want to be exclusive. I don't want to be in an open relationship. And I think back to those times that I self abandoned and I progressed my own sadness because I couldn't speak up for myself. So as I'm in this transformative experience right now, uncovering all of these prior landmines that would have sent me into a spiral, I am graciously sitting back and realizing that my voice is important. My wants, needs, and desires are worthy of being said aloud, and they don't all have to come to fruition immediately, right? But I'm so grateful that I'm not sitting there paralyzed anymore saying, I can't say it. The giants that have walked before me and those footsteps that I get to walk in have helped me clear this throat chakra, this ability to tap into the heart that used to be encapsulated by ice. It is softened. My heart is open. My voice is free. And even then, sometimes there are the moments where we slip back and we realize, shit, that core wounding is there. There's some soft work left to be done. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to journal. And I'm going to journal out those times that I lost my voice so I can remind myself that that is not my reality today. And I urge you to take a look at that. Get inquisitive and curious with yourself because we are all ever changing. We all have our own path to journey down. And if you write down those wants and needs and desires that you have from this lifetime and you feel like those are too big of asks, I urge you to pick up your phone and message a close friend, perhaps a beloved family member, somebody that you trust that you know is going to lift you up. Because as we're emerging into springtime, I think it's important to remember that we are going to blossom, that the way that petals and flowers bloom is not loud and boisterous, it is soft and gorgeous. Allow your thoughts to be soft and expanding. Give yourself permission to bloom. And I cannot wait to see where in a few months' time, where we're all at when we simply come at ourselves with the amount of compassion, care, and love that we generally show everybody else. So I say this message to you and also to myself of get a little selfish this month. Give yourself permission to dream up a little bit bigger, take up a little bit more space. Allow yourself to really kind of connect inwards because we are not where we have been. We have transformed from those experiences. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other and bloom. And as we know, the influencers have shown us that when there are massive meadows of flowers, we will flock to them. And if I think about that in my life, I always wonder, what could flock to me? What more could I be capable of leaning into and experiencing if I simply allowed myself to bloom amongst my friends and my family? How much more enjoyable could this life be? Let's get curious about it and keep moving forward together. That is my little insight, my coffee, and my allergy-filled throat for today. But darling, let yourself bloom.